So Bitcoin rallied today only to lose everything it gained and go negative again. What's happening? It's really obvious what's happening. All the big money is exiting their positions. They've been liquidating for the past 6 months, and they're going to continue to liquidate. And this thing is going to continue to drop and drop and drop. And then once all the big money behind it is out of it, all you retail investors who are excited about some type of new money system are going to lose everything. That's what's about to happen. That's what's happening right now. Why would you ever think that a group of nerds who created their own currency would be able to overthrow the currency systems already in place? Do you really think that the Federal Reserve Bank, the United States government, the United States Treasury are going to let a bunch of nerds take over? That's what you guys think? In what world? This was all done by design. Satoshi Nakamoto. That's all I have to say. You guys fell for a fucking Nintendo character. A Nintendo character. Is his partner Mario and Luigi? Did they
The US dollar is backed by gold, or it's supposed to be backed by gold, even though the dollar is kind of crashing at this point, right? The value of the dollar, but it's backed by something. I don't know what crypto is backed by. It's just a digital asset. I'm gonna do my research on it, but that is one of the reasons why I'm not all in on crypto, because it just seems like a too big of a risk that I'm willing to take.
I lost 20,000 yesterday. I kid you not, my crypto account went from 24,000 to 3,000, and then I made back another 3,000 yesterday, and so now it's at 6,000. Mind you, I wrongfully lost 20,000 yesterday. I was not even supposed to lose this money, mind you. I had an XRP trade in that I was holding since 2/14. My liquidation was set to 1.74. If you go look on TradingView yesterday and you look at that chart, XRP hit 1.77. I was never supposed to lose that money. And then even if it's like, okay, maybe on the exchange, like it's a couple cents off, I had set limit orders to bring my liquidation down. I had a limit order at $2, one at 1.8, one at 1.6, and one at 1.4. This motherfucking shitty ass exchange filled all my orders all the way down and liquidated my entire position. I was wrongfully fucking liquidated. Like, y'all, so many of these crypto exchanges do that. Like, this is so fucking irritating. I'm tired of these shitty ass crypto exchanges. Like, can we get something good for the US, please? And this is not my first time dealing with this at all. Me and my dad lost millions. Yeah, millions with an M last November off of a shitty ass crypto exchange. If y'all want a story time on that, I can give y'all that too. So it's like, if I don't seem that butthurt, it's because I've seen worse.
No, I think she's basically trading, and she's talking about her situation with trading. But yeah, I mean, it's real life.
So Bitcoin erasing nearly all of its gains since President Trump's re-election, dropping to its lowest point in nearly 16 months, down 17% year to date, as investors continue to rotate out of risk-on assets amid tariff uncertainty and with the partial government shutdown delaying key economic data. And you can see just how tightly Bitcoin is now trading, with the NASDAQ moving in lockstep with tech equities lower today. You've got...
It's really over. Sell everything you've got because crypto is done, right? Look, Bitcoin's getting smoked because of Jeffrey Epstein. People are saying we're never going to see 80K again. The bubble maps, destruction everywhere. Crashes create narratives, and narratives are the biggest runners. The great crypto crash just launched, already boosting and already trending. This is exactly the market where these coins run. When Solana gets cheap, people throw small bags into anything with legs. It's a low risk mindset with high upside potential. It's why first movers always win in these cycles. This is a pure narrative market. Fear everywhere, attention everywhere, and liquidity all over the place. This isn't financial advice, but make sure you research this one carefully, because sometimes the coin that launches in the panic ends up being the lifeboat in the sink.
Donald Trump's meme coin is plummeting right now. It's wiped out $12 billion from his own supporters. But don't worry, guys, the insiders have pocketed nearly $100 million in fees. The value of a Trump-branded meme coin has fallen by about a quarter since August. Eric Trump's stake in a Bitcoin mining venture has shed roughly half of its value from its peak. And Trump's social media company, which started hoarding Bitcoin this year, is hovering near an all-time low. The sell-off is part of a broader rout that's wiped out more than $1 trillion of value across across the digital asset world. The Trump family's fortune has fallen to about $6.7 billion from $7.7 billion in early September. That's according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, a decline largely tied to its growing portfolio of crypto ventures. Scams. Trump's holdings involve intricate deals that go beyond straight bets on the value of digital currencies. Everyday investors who can easily spend their money on Trump-linked projects stand to feel greater pain. Any speculator who bought Trump's meme coin at its peak after it was announced on Inauguration Weekend, for instance, would have lost almost the entire value of their investment by this month. Eric Trump, the president's second-born son, said he remains undaunted. He has repeatedly urged investors to double down even in crypto market downturns. He says, "What a great buying opportunity. People who buy the dips and embrace volatility will be the ultimate winners. I have never been more bullish on the future of cryptocurrency and the modernization of the financial system." Jim Angel, who's a finance professor at the Georgetown University, said retail investors can only speculate. The Trumps, on the other hand, not only speculate, but they can create tokens, sell them, and make money off of those transactions. In total, all of his supporters have lost.
Is it just a coincidence that all the major players in Bitcoin started selling the moment the names on the Epstein files were released?
Bitcoin has crashed again. The largest cryptocurrency has fallen more than 50% from its record high in October, hitting around $60,000. We've been through this before, so what's really different this time? It's really not about a big company or exchange collapsing or another bad headline. What we're seeing, traders say, is a risk-off mood hitting crypto across the board. High interest rates and tighter liquidity mean investors are pulling back from risky assets, and crypto is right at the front of that exit. At the same time, leverage is getting flushed out. As prices fall, forced liquidations on crypto exchanges kick in. Selling accelerates, and thin markets make moves even more pronounced. And then there's a deeper question. Has Bitcoin lost its narrative? After years of big promises, the token story is less clear. Is it digital gold, a hedge against inflation, the payment rails of the future, or just a speculative trade? Those questions could also be weighing on prices. So where do we go from here? Traders are looking for the next.
It just keeps falling. All of it. Everything I put in, it's gone. Why won't it stop? I can't do this. No! Damn it! Oh, God.
Listen, man, it's your boy Crypto Heavy. First and foremost, I would not contact you. It's a lot of scammers out there in your messages. That ain't me, okay? I don't have a crypto coin, all right? No crypto coin that I'm selling. Not selling you no Discord or anything like that. I'm just a regular dude who talk about crypto news on the regular. I'm not a financial advisor. You already know. This ain't financial advice. If you want to message me, you can comment in the comment section. If you like my content, straight up, like and subscribe, pass it on to everybody else. That definitely helps me. I appreciate it. Let's get to it. Bitcoin is cooked, okay? Bitcoin is cooked. I'm talking about we dropped down to what, 69,000? I'm talking about, boy, the amount of effort that they put into talking about how Bitcoin is, strategic reserve and all this other shit. And I ain't hating on Bitcoin. I hold a small position, very small, very, very small. Because why wouldn't you not have a small position? But when you see what they got going on, Michael Saylor is getting his ass whooped. And we already knew that he was Looney Tune, bro. Like, Michael Saylor was not in the right state of mind as an investor. Like, he'd be on some orange soup type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as much as I love XRP, as much as I love it, I got a t-shirt. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about whole suits. I'm talking about he wearing orange everything. You know what I mean? Bitcoin orange. And he looking at his investors now, and they got to be side-eyeing the hell out of him. Like, you steady selling Master to go get Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's still falling, my guy. So not only is Master stock falling, MicroStrategy falling, but Bitcoin is falling, and you cooked. You gonna be cooked, G. If you get past 65K, bro, he already in the deficit. Already unrealized gains is already there. Yo, it's like the unwinding of Bitcoin. If they fail, Bitcoin fail. If MicroStrategy fail, Michael Saylor fail, they fail. Bitcoin, I'm gonna say it like this: Bitcoin does control the market. So if Bitcoin fuck around and finds out, Everybody gonna find out. We're gonna be getting prices at the discounted rate that we'll never think we ever seen again in our life. Maybe a blessing, but it's gonna hurt like hell because my portfolio don't like what's happening. But Michael, the Bitcoin people, oh, woo, what that energy, that big B energy that y'all be having on Twitter, where is it? Where is it? If you a Bitcoiner,